Hey guys, Angus here, bringing another Airsoft video today. Today we are doing the ARES test of this gun right here. This is the H&K G36C Electric Blowback Airsoft AG by ARES. It's a very nice G36 variant. If you're interested in purchasing it, there is a link down below in the description to airsoftStation.com. You can purchase this gun for about $270. Now getting on with the details of the ARES test. What we'll be shooting, we have our 470 round magazine loaded up with BioVol 0.25 gram BBs. As for the rate of fire on full auto, we have a 9.6 2300 milliamp butterfly small type battery inside the handguard. So with that being said, distances we'll be shooting at, we got our shortest range of 50 feet, followed by the medium distance of 80 feet, and the longest distance of about 125 feet. So with that being said, let's go ahead, get into the ARES test of the H&K G36. Alright, so we're out at our first distance, the shortest distance of 50 feet. This should be a pretty easy hit for basically any AEG. One thing I did forget to mention in the intro is that our hop-up is adjusted for the ARES test. And another thing I'd like to mention for all the future PETA members, that horse is a good maybe 150 yards behind the target. It's just the zoom of the camera that is making it seem so close. Anyway, first up, semi-auto. Semi-auto 50 feet, no chance of you missing your target. Let's go full auto. As you can see, 50 feet, full auto, no chance missing the target. Let's go back to a harder distance, 80 feet. All right, so we're now back at 80 feet. Again, this should be a bit of a harder distance, semi-auto. Alright, so 80 feet, as you can see, semi-automatic, you're going to have a pretty good chance of hitting your target. Let's try full auto. And as you can see, at 80 feet on full auto, really, your target's kind of screwed if he gets in the way of this gun. Let's head back to the final distance of 125 feet. Alright, so the final distance here of 125 feet. Semi-auto, let's see if we can hit our target. Alright, so as you can see, semi-automatic at about 125 feet. You're actually averaging quite a few hits on that target. The ones that are missing are slimly going off to the side or slimly going underneath of it. So really, if that was a human-sized target, there's really not much chance of missing them. Let's go full auto. Alright, so as you can see, full auto at 125 feet. Really, it's an easy hit on the target. We have one or two at least from each burst hitting the target, so in reality, it doesn't matter if 4 of them miss or 4 of them hit, it's still a hit. That player would be out. We only had one burst, I believe, that didn't hit the target. So at 125 feet, this gun's looking pretty good. Let's go to the final conclusion of this ARES test. Alright, so now for the final conclusion of the H&K G36C by ARES accuracy test. Now, this is a very accurate AEG. I've actually played in games with this gun before, not this exact one, however, I've seen it on the field, and it is a very accurate weapon. One thing I do want to point out is with the hop-up, I actually only had it slightly turned off of the off position, because it's actually a pretty powerful hop up. At 80 feet, when I had it roughly in the middle, it would come up to maybe 5 feet in front of the target, and at that point zing right over it because it had an extra spin on the BB. So maybe you might want to use some heavier BBs in here, maybe some .27s or some .28s. I've seen people do an inner barrel upgrade, have it a little bit longer, have a nice tight bore in there, and they make this a really very accurate, even into a DMR. I've seen some people turn it into, which I'm never really seen the point of a G36 DMR, but they do work very well. 50 feet, any gun's going to hit 50 feet. This gun is no exception. The target was lit up on full auto and hit every time on semi-auto. 80 feet, you're getting some good accuracy on semi-auto. He hit it the majority of the time. Full auto, again, there's really no chance of that guy escaping. 125 feet, semi-auto, we had some pretty good accuracy. Again, we probably had 50-50 hits and misses. Full auto, we did bursts each time, maybe 5 bursts, I believe. Only 1 burst missed the target. The other ones at least had 1 or 2 BBs come into contact with it, which again, a hit is still a hit. And if you look at the target size, when you're shooting at a man who pops out of his cover to shoot at you, there's really no chance he's getting away from this gun. This is an accurate AEG, available at AirsoftStation.com for $270. This has been Deathcore Airsoft's accuracy test of the H&K G36C by ARES. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe.